Hello, everyone. We are here at the Center Theatre in downtown Trenton here for the opening of the Quinte Canadian Film Fest. This is the second year that we're running a program of all Canadian content from some of the top films from across the country, as well as presenting a lot of local films by our local filmmakers. And there's a lot of talent around here. We really wanted a chance to showcase here in our area. So we have Mayor Harrison with us here and his lovely wife. And I'd just like to, welcome you guys to the festival, first of all. Do you want to tell us maybe a little bit about what you feel having a film festival like this does for our area?
Listen, Joel, I'm so proud and pleased with what you've done over these last couple of years. It's fantastic. And, you know, for us to be here and be a part of this, all the residents that I represent, you know, it's great to have the Canadian Film Festival here in Quinte West. And I know you're going to have a great turnout. You've got some really fantastic movies to show, great weekend. And I can just say, you know, we're so proud of the work you've done that it's great for my wife to be here, and we'll try to certainly spend some time here with you. We're proud of you.
Thank you so much. Is there anything in particular you're looking forward to seeing this weekend? Maybe we'll pass it.
Yeah, good.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing the film about the explosion in Trenton a long time ago. It's been covered by John Mullady's book, and even Al Purdy put a little bit in Splinter in the Heart in there in his book. So I think it'll be wonderful to see it.
All right, so we're joined now by Sean Scally. Sean, why don't you tell me a little bit about your film that you have in this weekend and what sort of inspired you to make it?
Well, historically for the town of Trenton, 100 years ago in October 14th was a major event happened. The British chemical company, which was a munition plant making TNT for the First World War effort, exploded under mysterious circumstances. I always leave it that way. So in commemoration of that 100th anniversary, I decided to do a film which we started last year, and we ended up with the 50-minute first feature, which includes some animation and some voiceover and interviews, and yeah.
All right, and I guess what for you is important about sharing a local story? Because I understand you make a lot of films and documentaries about the local history here in Trenton. I guess what sort of inspires you to take that on as a part of your, I guess, filmmaking repertoire portfolio?
It's funny because I've always been a history person. I like to read, do a lot of history, but I like to do the photography and film. I'd never thought before of merging them together, but I had a project in Colborne, Crammy Township, that merged historical research and doing some work for them. And I found that I really liked it, and it really kind of satisfied two sides of my brain. And so it kind of became a natural niche for me to do documentaries about history. And being part of the Trentport Historical Society was a good fit for me too, and doing some of the local stuff. So.
All right, we have one of our filmmakers here, Doug Knutson. Doug, why don't you tell me a little bit about your work and the film you have in this weekend?
The name is Knutson. I'll just correct that. But my film is called A Better Bay, and it's about the Bay of Quinte. And it's the Bay of Quinte Remedial Action Plan is my first client way back in the early 90s, even late 80s. And at that point, the bay was pretty messed up. It had a lot of environmental issues. And at that time, it was kind of a grim story. So I've done a lot of filming over the years for them, and now we're at the point where they're checking off the, they call them beneficial use impairments or water quality issues. So they've identified, I believe it's 13 altogether in the Bay of Quinte, and they're one by one checking them off. And I just got news that they have checked 3 off in the past week.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So it's coming along. There are 5 restored, and beach closures is up before the feds and the provincial people right now to be considered. So there's I think only 2 left, 2 or 3 left. So it's hopeful. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, you abuse something like a ecosystem for so long. There's a lot of issues, and it's a enclosed body of water, but it's a big body of water. But you know, with a lot of work and a lot of enthusiasm and participation from the public, it's looking good.
All right, and we have with us here Victor and Jody Cooper. Victor and Jody, welcome so much. Thank you for coming to our festival. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the film that you have in this year?
Well, we have The Woodsman here. It's a short horror film, a Bigfoot horror film that we created. Basically started shooting this time last year.
Yeah.
And finished it in June, and it premiered in June, and now it's premiering in Trenton. Yeah.
Fantastic. And I guess what would you say has been the best part about pulling a film like this together and being able to share it in our community?
Probably the best part is the fact that this was made in our community, and so the more we get to share and give it back to the community that helped us make it, the better. Yeah, we love sharing it with everybody that helped.
So I am joined here tonight by two of our youth filmmakers that participated in the 48-hour Youth Film Challenge put on by the Quinte Canadian Film Fest. I just wanted to say, first of all, congratulations on both of you for finishing your films. And what I understand, we're going to be seeing them later this weekend. So make sure you check out the screening for the QCFF 48-hour Youth Film Challenge. I think it's playing at the 6:30 screening tomorrow. Why don't you tell me, I guess, how each of you, I guess we'll start with Sheridan, tell me how each of you got interested in film and what made you, I guess, want to participate in this 48-hour Youth Film Challenge.
Well, I mean, I really like movies, so, and I've always kind of wanted to be an actress, so even now I'm seeing what kind of schools I want to go into, so, but I thought I was too late for the challenge, and then one night I saw a play of my friends, and she needed to pick up stuff at your house, and, you asked me like, oh, we're doing the challenge, and I was like, I thought I was late, and so I wasn't, and it was literally a week after, and I was like, okay, I'll do it, and I need to find friends to help me, and no one could help me. Everyone was like, oh, I'm babysitting, or I'm busy, and so I was all alone, and I had my parents help me, and my dad is in like a little snippet of the film. You see his feet, and that's all. And then my mom drove me around and held the camera.
I've always been interested in just like telling stories and stuff like that. So it was pretty simple for me to be like, oh yeah, I want to make movies, and I like watching them. But yeah, I heard about the challenge through Facebook and all that, and I did it last year too. So I decided to give it a shot again and come back out. It was really fun. It's a good experience and all that.
And we are now joined here by two of our esteemed counselors, Al DeWitt and Sally Freeman. Sally, why don't you tell me a little bit about, I guess, what you feel the importance is of having a film festival like this in our city?
Well, it's the excitement. And I was lucky enough to be at the media event, so I got to see the trailers, and there's good reason for that excitement. There's some fabulous films in this lineup, so I hope everybody will get out and support you and all of your crew that put this together. It's a wonderful event.
And Al, do you have any thoughts on why it's important to have a film festival like this?
Well, thanks for having us first, Joel. I appreciate being here. I think the city of Quinte West needs to be a strong supporter and role model to help people like you and in the arts and culture to promote it in our city. I think it gets forgotten sometimes, and we have to make sure that that doesn't happen. The city of Quinte West, for the 4 years that I've been on council, has stood tall to try and help arts and culture proliferate in our community. And it's events like this. Kudos to you, Joel. I think this is going to be great. I know you've put a lot of hard work, and I see a lot of volunteers here. I've spoke with a lot of your volunteers, and volunteers are the backbone of living in a great city. So congratulations. And from the city's standpoint, we're very happy to be here, and we're very happy to try and help and support events like this. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, and I really appreciate the city's, I guess, support of our festival over the past couple of years. All right, everybody, remember to check out the Quinte Canadian Film Fest and our website, quintefilmfest.ca, to see all the films that are happening all weekend long here in downtown Trenton.